I happen to be going through my computer and I found some footage that's still relevant today. So here goes. Oh yeah, I'm going to encourage you to watch this video to the end because I'm going to give you a little secret at the end. It sums everything up. Today I'm going to go on a little walk and I'm going to talk to you about some really important things that I see going on in the world. Why don't you come along with me? Notice how everything around me is starting to get green again. Oh, isn't that nice? Change what you do and try something new. 'Cause if you don't like the way things are, you gotta change what you do. So the important topic that I'd like to talk about right now, I gotta watch where I'm going too, because this is some rough terrain with rocks and stuff. I noticed how many people are stressed out right now. Like, I'm talking maximum stress. Now I get it. Some people haven't been able to do the things that they like to do, including me. Now I get it, everything being closed does create some stress, and not being able to do things that you want to do. Basically, our freedom has been taken from us. And it's all due to an invisible enemy. We've never seen that enemy. Some people are actually scared that they're going to get COVID-19, and I understand that. As for me, I'll just say it, if I get it, I get it. And if I live, I live, and if I die, I die. If God wants me in this world, He's going to make sure I live through it. Either I won't get it, or if I get it, I won't die. One of the other things causing stress is churches can no longer meet in most places on a Sunday. So they're going to Zoom meetings, and they're meeting online. And this past Sunday, the pastor was talking about when people start looking into the future, it adds stress to their lives. We're told that we need to live our life one day at a time. And I'm going to tell you, anytime I look ahead and try to see what's going to happen in the future and what's going to happen down the road, it adds stress to my life. There is a true reason why living and thinking about the future adds stress, because nobody knows what the future is going to bring. Nobody, especially in times like this, because everything is so uncertain. The pastor mentioned that they're saying we're going to have to do these Zoom meetings for a long time and even into the future. But how do we even know that? They're just saying that. I mean, and I understand coronavirus, there's a lot of scientists looking at this, and I don't think everybody has total agreement on it, and more things seem to be popping up all the time. Whoa, look at that tree. I wonder when that tree fell down. Pretty big tree. Now, I'm not saying the pastor did anything wrong. I'm just saying that when the pastor made a forward-looking statement that he heard about in the media, that presented certain stresses to him, and he was just passing those stresses along. And there are some people that really want to see people in person and hang out, and when they hear that, oh, we're not going to be able to have church for maybe into the fall, maybe into the winter, maybe into next year, that even adds more stress. I have been guilty myself of making forward-looking statements, and I maybe make them a little too often. And I have to catch myself, because anytime I'm making a forward-looking statement, I'm not living day by day. And anytime that happens, I not only add stress to me, but I might be adding stress to the people that are listening. Oh yeah, just to let y'all know too, there's my haircut. My daughter finished it off. It was longer when I did it myself, but she thought that it needed to be fixed up a little bit because I must have had it pretty ratty. That's why I have a hat current situations like the one we're in make it so easy to not live in the moment and look for the future. And now the biggest thing is everywhere you go in the media, they're talking about what it's going to look like in the fall. They're talking about what it's going to look like next winter. They're talking about everything. And all it does is instill fear and stress in people. I encourage you, try not to listen to all that stuff, because nobody knows what's going to happen. It could get a lot worse. It could go away. Anything could happen. I'm going to live day by day and see how life goes. Somebody asked me just today, how long am I going to be staying around? I said, I don't know, maybe a while. You never know. Because I live my life day to day. At least I try to. Now, maybe I get out of the moment every now and then. I don't really know how long I'll be around. Maybe all summer. Maybe another week or two. I could only try the best I can to do what I'm doing today. And try not even to plan what I'm doing tonight, although I do know what I'm doing at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go hang out with my granddaughter. We're watching a series. I never watch TV, but when I'm with my granddaughter, we always do that. I'd like to wrap everything up in a nice, neat package. God gives us grace to handle our current day and current situation. That's all the grace we get. So when we look out into the future and things are sketchy and they're a little scary, we probably are going to get stressed out from them because God has not provided the grace to handle that situation because it's in the future. Don't worry. When we get in the future, God will give us the grace to handle that situation. Got it? Some of you may have heard me say in the past that worrying, and now that's what stress does, makes us worry. Worrying won't add a single day to our life or a hair to our head. No, worrying, let me tell you, I always say this, worrying will take hair out of your head, or at least turn it gray, and it will take days out of your life. Anytime you look into the past or look into the future, that causes stress. And stress makes you worry, and worrying does not help you. I'm going to encourage everybody not to worry during these times. Try to live in the day and the time that you're living in the exact moment, because that's all we got. Well, I gotta get going. If you like this video, I encourage you to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified of my next videos. Until next time, don't worry and have a happy